Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to our online class of computer studies. Children, today we'll start chapter 4. The name of the chapter is Word Processor Mail Merge. So, here, children, mail means any letter, or you can say document, whereas merge means joining. So mail merge means what you understood is actually any letter or documents and joining. Now what joining actually? So it goes in this way: document, that's point number 1, let us take, and point number 2, data source, and these two if you join together, that will be termed as mail merge. Okay, so let me explain you what exactly is this. First of all, suppose very soon your birthday party you are going to organize, and you want to invite around say 50 or say around 100 of your friends or relatives in your birthday party. So first of all, what you do is, first of all you type an invitation letter, isn't it? So after typing the invitation letters, then next part is what? You need to provide the address and name of your friends, relatives, neighbors, or the person whom you are going to call for the birthday party. Is this clear, children? So typing the names, again saving the document, later on printing or sending emails can be done. So this is a long process. So instead of writing the letter, writing the names, addresses, storing in a computer, okay, instead of that, instead of this tedious job, we can go for a shortcut method, or we can use our features of word processor, that is mail merge. Now in mail merge, what happens exactly is, the document you need to type, that is the main documents, the invitation letters or whatever you have typed, that is the main documents. And in a separate page, separate document, you can simply type the name and addresses of your friend, relatives, neighbors, or the person whom you are going to call. There is no limit for that. You can write 100, 200, 300, how many people name you want, you can write it down there. So it's a very simple methods. So once you have written, say in a separate document, the names and addresses, and in separate documents, the main document, that means the heading of the letters or the body of the letters. Now the question arises, you need to join together so that a single letter should appear with main document as well as the data source, that means the address and all. Okay, so that can be done, that is the merging, or you can say mail merge. So this is the advantage features of mail merge. Okay, so instead of writing documents, storing that, saving, okay, long process, tedious job, hectic job, we can use the features of word processor mail merge, where two different document, one is data source, another is main documents. Main documents means body part of the letters, whereas data source means addresses, names and all. So both together you can join it, and after that it's up to you whether you want to print or you want to send the email, or whether you want to save, you can process on that. So children, understood what exactly is mail merge? Okay. So see, components of mail merge. So the mail merge process requires the following: main document. First it requires a main document. So what exactly is the main documents? The documents that contain letters or text, the documents that contain letters or text, which is to be sent in the main document, which you are going to send. Okay, this is known as main documents. Then what exactly is data source? The file where all the addresses of the recipients are stored. This is a file. where all the address of the recipients, means to whom you are going to send, okay, are stored is called data source. And the process of combining is joining, the process of combining the main documents with the data source is merging means joining, okay, combining. The final document is called the merged document. So final document is called what? Merged document. Final means what kind of document? The joint document. Data source and main documents, when both are joined, both are merged, that is known as merged document. In general, the mail merge process involves the following three steps. So how many steps it requires? Three steps. Number one, creating main documents. Number two, creating a data source. And number three, merging main documents. So in general, how many steps mail merge required? Three steps. What are that? Main document, data source, and merging main documents and data source. So children understood now what exactly is mail merge, what are its component. Now let us focus on advantages of mail merge. Now what advantage we get? First advantage, it saves times and effort. Instead of writing the documents multiple times, what we are doing is we simply type or we write the document once and we join the data source. Okay, that means it saves our time as well as our efforts. Point number two, once the merge has been set up, thousands of letters can be produced very quickly. Okay, once just a few steps setting is required. So once you perform these settings, then thousands and thousands of letters can be produced quickly without like taking a long time. Okay, when you make any change in a single letter, it will be applied in every letter. Now suppose after writing the letter you found that there is some correction, maybe grammatical or spelling mistake is there. So instead of checking in each and every letter and rectifying that, what you have to do is simply open the main document, make the changes, and you will find in entire documents, means entire letters, maybe 1000 letters, all letters are being affected. So advantage part is this one. Letters can be sent to people who meet specific criteria. We can send the letter to peoples those who meet specific criteria. Like suppose when we are sending the letter, name is compulsory. Now suppose in our data source there are certain like peoples whose addresses are mentioned but name is not there, then that letter will not be sent to that particular address. Okay, because it should meet the criteria which we are going to give or apply. So children understood, these are the few advantages of mail merge. So mail merge, exactly what it does is it saves our time and effort. Instead of writing the letters with different names, different address multiple times, what we people do is we can use the features of word processor, that is mail merge, okay, where we can write a document, that is main documents, which contain the body parts, okay, and if you need to rectify, you just need to open the main document and you can rectify, you can make correction over there. That will be affected to entire letters. Second part is data source. That means there should be a separate file which should contain the names, addresses and all in a tabular forms. Okay, in fact mail merge also provides us the features where you can create the instant data source. So both options are there. Okay, you can either have a already saved file where the names and addresses are stored, or else you can instantly create in mail merge also. Both options are available. So once you have these two options, like you have a document as well as you have a data source, so the second part is what? Simply merge, simply combine it, simply join it. So once you join, you get a merged document. In merged document you'll find the body part is there as well as the name appears. When you click on the next option, you'll find the body remaining same but the addresses and names are changing. So within a fraction of seconds you can say multiple, if you have hundred of names and addresses, that many letters can be produced within a seconds, within a single click. So this is the major advantage, isn't it? Because when we organize a party, or if we need to provide invitation letters to someone, that is not for one or two people, that is for so many peoples. So mail merge, it help us in our day-to-day life to do this sort of work. So children understood what exactly is mail merge, what are its components, and what are its advantages. Okay children, so next class I'll be showing you practically also, like how this mail merge we can apply, or we can write a main documents, and how we can have a data source, and how we'll be joining these two together to produce a merged document. Okay children.